Hello everybody and welcome back to the Beatles Forever. I recently did a video about John Lennon and the best of his early Beatles songs. Now it's time to see what are 5 of the best early Paul McCartney songs for the Beatles. Number 1, I Saw Her Standing There. This song was from the album Please Please Me. According to the Beatles Bible, it was written with John Lennon in Paul McCartney's front room in Liverpool. I Saw Her Standing There was the opening track on the Beatles' debut album, Please Please Me. I wrote it with John in the front parlor of my home in 20 Forthland Road, Arlington. We sagged off school and wrote it on guitars and a little bit on piano that I had there. That was Paul McCartney from the complete Beatles recording sessions by Mark Lewison. This song rocks. John counts it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they jump right into the song, and you got Paul on the bass, Ringo on the drums, George playing lead, and John doing rhythm guitar. They're all doing the hand claps, and it's a catchy tune. Paul can hit the high notes, and they can do that little Richard scream, which adds to the excitement. The song has the innocence of youth, of being at a dance and seeing someone you might be interested in, and then dancing together. After the dance, you proclaim, "You'll never dance with another." You know this song must have been a big hit during their concerts in the early days. Number 2, All My Lovin'. Paul wrote this song for the album with the Beatles, and Paul wrote it while they were on tour with Roy Orbison. It's interesting how songs came about, and in this case, Paul McCartney's old biographer, Barry Miles, said that he wrote the lyrics while on the tour bus, and after arriving at the venue, he wrote the music on a piano backstage. He also said it was the first song where I'd written the words first. I never write words first, it's always some kind of accompaniment, and I've hardly ever done it since either. Paul sings this song with emotion. You feel like he must have felt being on the tour away from a person he loved. It was like seeing someone's love letter. George does a fantastic job on the lead guitar. John even liked this song, saying, when asked about it in the Playboy Journalist in 1980, "All my lovin' is Paul, I regret to say, ha ha." It's a pretty damn good piece of work, singing All My Lovin', but I play a pretty mean guitar and back. And then John Lennon said that in 1980 for the book All We're Saying by David Sheff. Everyone gave it their all, and this song sticks in your head when you hear it, and that's a sign of a good song. Number 3 is I'll Follow the Sun. This is a song by Paul McCartney that appeared on the album Beatles for Sale. It's a song that's always been one of my favorites. It's a song of optimism and knowing that things will get better in time. I love the guitar. It's prominent through the songs and the harmonies. And Paul sings with sincerity, and the arrangement of the song is unique. It keeps the listener enjoying all the variations of the song with the harmonies, and it's the perfect song. One of Lennon and McCartney's earliest songs, I'll Follow the Sun, was written in 1959 at the McCartney's family home in Allerton, Liverpool. Paul McCartney told Mark Lewison from the complete Beatles recording sessions, "I wrote that in my front parlor in Forthland Road. I was about 16. I'll Follow the Sun was one of those very early ones. I seem to remember writing it just after I had the flu, and I had that cigarette I smoked when I was 16, the cigarette cotton wool one. You don't smoke while you're ill, but after you get better, you have a cigarette, and it's terrible. It tastes like cotton wool, horrible. I remember standing in the parlor with my guitar, looking out through the lace curtains of the window and writing that one." And John said about the song, "That's Paul again, can't you tell? I mean, tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun." That's another early McCartney, written almost before the Beatles. I think he had a lot of stuff. John Lennon said that in the 1980 book All We're Saying by David Sheff. Number 4 on the list is I've Just Seen a Face. This song appeared on the album Help, and in North America it was on the Rubber Soul album as well. This song moves fast and it's very catchy, and I love the guitar work on it, and the song's all acoustical guitar from Paul, George, and John. I've Just Seen a Face was composed by Paul McCartney in the music room at Jane Ashley's parents' house on Wimpole Street, London, according to thebeatlesbible.com. Because McCartney's aunt expressed a liking for it, the song was briefly known as Auntie Jen's theme until the lyrics were completed. And Paul McCartney said in the book For Many Years From Now by Barry Miles, It's slightly country and western from my point of view. It was faster, though it was a strange up-tempo thing. I was quite pleased with it. The lyric works. It keeps dragging you forward and it keeps pulling you to the next line. And there's an insistent quality to it that I liked. I feel the same way Paul does about the song. It's a little bit country. It does feel like the song is pulling you along. It's a toe tapper. Number 5 is Yesterday. This song is on the great album Help. And this is Paul's baby all the way, and it's one of his greatest songs. According to Wikipedia, there's been over 2,200 cover versions of this song, which is really hard to believe. I know the song has been played to death, but this is one song I never get tired of hearing. According to the biographers of McCartney and the Beatles, McCartney composed the entire melody in a dream one night in his room in Wimpole Street, home of his then girlfriend Jane Asher and her family. Upon waking, he hurried to the piano and played the tune to avoid forgetting it. Boy, it must be nice to be able to dream a song, and Paul's certainly a musical genius and a blessed one too. The song is memorable because of the lyrics and the music, which convey the sadness of a love that's no longer there, and the singer wonders what happened to end the relationship. It's a perfect song. Well, Paul can write a song, and John can write a song, and together they made a super duo with their songwriting skills. The stars were aligned when they met, and it seemed they were destined to greatness once they found out they both wanted to make music their careers. Their fans can be grateful that they met, and their determination created the Beatles and all their wonderful tunes. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in again for another edition of the Beatles Forever. I hope everyone's had a good day, or has had a good day. And if you could get a thumbs up, and also if you like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, if you could subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. So I thank everybody, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.